Hi everyone. Life cycle of investor or client in financial planning. This is what we are going to discuss in this slide. I think most of you aware that life cycle it's nothing but the stages of an individual. The stages of an individual is comprises of five areas or five stages. Number one, coming to childhood, young unmarried, young married, pre-retirement and retirement. Most of the time, always the desire, objective, expectations of client or individual is depend upon in which cycle that person is state. That is state of mind is depend upon the stage of the life cycle. Usually in childhood, we do not have much ambitions. We are just following the instructions of our elders, parents, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunties, and so on. But the instructions or the guidances are coming from the elders, or it's only education. So focus on education. It's the childhood, and our demands and objectives are very simple. Either we are interested in eating or food or packet money or some scripts or scholarships or some other thing. So these are all will taken care by parents or senior members in the family. So we do not have any issues at the time of childhood, but at this stage, some of them is training their childrens to having the habits of savings. I think piggy banks will be given as a gift to the childs, and opening the small savings account in post office or recurring deposit in post office. These are all giving an idea or a habit of parents. It's towards the help of healthiness of the individual, that means child. So one being the child, these are all will be trained by our parents. It will be naturally we will understanding what is the importance of savings and all. And move on to the young unmarried. This is the stage of start earning. By God grace, some of them will have the good opportunity of job and earn much, and some of them not. But whatever the case, at this stage, everyone is interested and trying and fighting to reach the objectives. They want to be becoming up. They are earning. Uh, they are trying to become up. So whatever the type of investment or whatever the type of income, they have to learn and a habit of what we call investments. At this stage, SIPs are good, and this is a good stage to start up the SIPs in equity schemes. Why? Because the long way to go. So usually today and present condition, the marriages are happening the age of after 27. Normally it is 29, 30. So at the stage of 21, you are got the job, and the hardly the 9 years will give the good opportunity for making the savings through the SIP, especially in equity schemes. Equity schemes are good always when you have the long term. Some of them are think about liquidity schemes, but whatever the case, it will be the good one to start the savings, and especially in SIPs. And we keep on idea of there that equities. Sometimes it's good to be have it in the debt scheme is also. On to the next one is young and young married. I think this is the stage what I tell you at the age of 29 or 30, you are got married, and both the persons, that means both spouses, the husband wife, will go for jobs, will get the good salary. Though you have the habit of 9 years in savings, you have the good amount of money. Now you can think about buying of uh, a big house, a buying of land, a buying of the new brand car. These are all really happening. And also the one more opportunity and one more demand is raised. Once you are got married, naturally we'll having think about the two insurance. One is life and another is a medical insurance. Life insurance, which is meant for the long term, and medical insurance, it's meant for there that an unexpected medical expenditure happening of today. too much of income, too much of pressure, too much of pressure, too much of issues, too much of issues will be helping the helping the affecting the healthness of the individual. So naturally we'll require there the coverage of medical policy. So when we are going for think about life insurance policies, it is meant for term or whole term. It's a term policy or the whole life policy, depend upon the things we have to understand, and we have to look it for whole life policy or the term policy. If it go medical insurance policy, we should aware that what all the things are covered under the medical insurance policy. So in this particular stage, the investment criteria, the investment objectives of the young married is think about their the more protective. That means you think about start off there the investment in debt schemes, and also have to have there the investment in their the in the mm, insurance policies as well as medical insurance policies. And we move to the next one. The next stage under the young married is married with young children. Now you got the child at the age of 6 or 7 or 8, something it's below the 10, and think about the education and think about the health coverage for their own child, because a lot of things are happening in today. uh, so young child, you think about two activities. One is insurance, another one is the expenses of education. And the next stage is with the older children. Now you are going to help the children to settle either by way of a postgraduate or undergraduate studies, and they are located to the some other places, not in your hometown. For them, you have to spend some money, and also you have to look forward the health issues and healthiness of their child. So you have to spend such kind of amount. And we come to the next important stage is pre-retirement. More or less your revenue is going to be shoot in hand. Very soon you are not going to be get the regular income by way of monthly salary or whatever the standard form. So now you have to think about that on how you are going to be lead your retirement stage. So think about various opportunities, various options for making the investment which is helping in the future to make it the regular expenditure. Debt schemes are good, equity schemes are good, of course, and mutual fund scheme is going balanced funds are goods, and some retirement plans in the insurance companies. So by the way, you have to think about like that one. And the final and last stage is retirement. So after the retirement and reaching the retirement, most probably due to this a good habit of that savings in so many number of years, now we'll have the good corpus. This corpus will provide some amount of return to you, that is called the interest. That interest will help you to be run your day-to-day expenditures. If at all any requirement is there, that contingency reserve may helping you. At this time you have to think about the pension fund, and you have to think about the retirement benefits of the fund, and some what you called age old funds helping the people. That means equity schemes already you have made it in the investment. So the planner has to think about what stage that particular client is coming to you, and how it could help you them to select the most appropriate schemes to put their investment and keep their investment and give the maturity at the time of requirement. So in the life cycle stage, we have to discuss childhood, young unmarried, young married, pre-retirement, and retirement. We'll continue our discussion on the next slide and wealth cycle. Thank you.